Welcome back, everyone. Today we are back, and we are playing some more Mass Effect. Now, last time we finished one, and it was great. Although we may have gotten ourselves into just a little bit of trouble with the rest of the species, because we did give the command to ignore the council, resulting in their death. Yeah, not great. So we'll see where that goes. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start number 2. And if I've understood this correctly, our choices from 1 can be carried over into 2 here. As long as I've understood this correctly, I think that's how these games work. And we do have a different loading screen. And this is very different from our loading screen in 1. Alright, brand new game. And we're gonna go ahead and import our character. A level 55. We're pretty powerful. It's actually pretty great that we nearly hit the level 60 cap. Okay, let's see. So we've got a few options here. I'm thinking, I don't actually remember what we put it on previously. I think we put it on hardcore. So we'll go ahead and do that again. Obviously, we're keeping auto level up off because we want to choose where we put that. We want our subtitles. Yeah, use their abilities because I'm so bad at that. And then that's kind of interesting that we can turn off our autosaves. Curious. But obviously we're gonna keep it on. Alright. So yeah, Zara Shepard, rank 55, specialization infiltrator. Yep. Psychological profile is renegade. It was kind of close actually by the end. I think we're about 3/4 renegade and half paragon. But in the end, we definitely were more renegade. Rex survived. Kaiden unfortunately died. As far as I'm aware, there was no way to save both. We had to sacrifice one of them. The council was killed. And Anderson became our new head for our new council. So those are some of the major plot points that are gonna make a difference now. Let's begin. Okay.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
Oh, right.
And still, it's not enough.
Who are you guys?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending her to fight Geth. Geth?
You mean the ones I've been
We
fighting
both
this
know
whole
they're
time?
not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help. Even after everything humanity has accomplished.
Hold on.
But
Yeah, no,
Shepard-
you guys are part of
I'll
Cerberus.
follow her. She's a hero, a bloody icon. But she's just one woman. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose her.
You got some interesting eyes. 1 month after the devastating Geth attack on the Citadel, humanity seized political control of the galaxy. Now, the human-led council is forced to respond to evidence that the Reapers, enormous machines that have eradicated all advanced civilizations over 50,000 years, have returned. I was apparently way too slow at reading that. Whoops. So if you guys are part of Cerberus, I don't know if I like you guys. Because you guys were the ones
Disengaging
doing all
FTL
the
drives.
experimenting, causing a bunch of chaos.
Mission
for
syncs
me.
active. Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Oh, okay, Joker. That's not a cruiser.
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down!
Yeah.
Multiple hull breaches! Weapons offline! Somebody get that fire out!
That's a laser attack. We're taking some damage. Hey, actually,
Shepard!
time to fight.
Distress beacon is ready for launch. Will the Alliance get here in time?
They better be.
I'm not doing this just so they can find our frozen corpses. Get everyone onto the escape shuttles. Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't abandon ship. I'm not leaving either.
No time to argue.
I need you to get the crew onto the evac shuttles. I'll take care of Joker. Commander. Ashley, go. Now. Aye, aye. Everybody in. Go, go, go!
Yeah, we lost at least half the crew here. At least. Dang, that was a good ship. Yeah, no, those attacks were solid. They rushed our defenses quickly. To be fair, we're stealth, not hook, so it's understandable that we
Mayday! Mayday! Mayday!
real quick, audio, we need to lower that. Okay. Gonna real quick bring those down a little bit.
This be Normandy!
There we go. Now we can hear a little better.
We've suffered heavy damage from an unknown enemy!
Oh, not that way. Yeah, this ship is doomed.
Come on, baby, hold together. Hold together.
I see that we are in fully open. Hey, Joker! This is the problem. I don't know how you're getting out of here. Looks like there's some sort of force field keeping him intact, because, otherwise, he'd be in trouble.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
There's nothing to save.
The Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change that.
Yeah, okay. Help me up. They're coming around for another attack.
Yeah, we need you alive. You're our pilot. And as you said yourself, you're the best.
Ah, watch the arm.
Luckily, we've got one more emergency shuttle up here. Yep, there goes that.
Commander!
Okay.
Shepard!
Oh. I'll find a way to survive this. Somehow. Oh, that's a leak in my suit. Well, the Normandy is now ship number 4 that goes missing. Yeah, leak in our suit there is pretty bad. Well, that's not off to a good start. What a rough way to go down. I wonder what system we're in, too. How far out are we? How long is it going to take them? I mean, everyone else has at least a chance. Alright. Genesis is an interactive comment that will summarize the events. Sure, I'm actually curious. Let's take a quick look at this. Interactive backstory comic. So we can get an overview of what happened.
Just another routine mission. Why do they always say that before a mission? Of course it's routine. You haven't done anything yet. It's everything that happens along the way. The choices you make. The paths you choose. That turn the routine into anything but. Of course, that's how it started. A routine mission. Answering a distress call. And look where that got me. We were testing out the Normandy, Captain Anderson's new ship, when the distress call came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked. They'd seen something they couldn't explain. And whatever it was massive. I hit the ground with my lieutenant, Caden Alenko. A good kid, loyal, by the book, with a talent for biotics. We came across the lone survivor of the patrol, Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams. A soldier to the core. Tough, disciplined, ready to take on whatever came her way. Ashley joined up with us and took us to the spot where she lost her squad. That's when we saw it. The ship. Like nothing I'd ever seen. It was massive, scorching the colony and everything around it as it blasted away. We followed the path of destruction to an artifact, a beacon left by a long-dead race called the Protheans. The colony had dug it up, and whoever attacked them had tried to take it. Lieutenant Alenko made the mistake of getting too close. It hit him with some type of energy. I grabbed him and threw him out of the way. That's when it hit me. Hard. Every muscle in my body went rigid. I couldn't move. Could barely breathe. Everything went black. And then I saw something. A vision. Dream. A nightmare. By the time I woke up, we were halfway to the Citadel on our way to meet the Council. I was expected to explain what I'd seen. Anderson came along. So did Udina. our political representative on the
Yeah,
Citadel.
still don't like Udina.
With those two heavyweights, it seemed reasonable we could persuade the Council that the ship we'd seen was a potential threat. As was the individual behind the attacks. The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre named Saren. He'd been seen by one of the survivors from the colony at Eden Prime, and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But even Udina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the Council. They just couldn't believe one of their chosen elite Spectres could be guilty of something like that. They needed proof, which meant I needed proof. Fortunately, I wasn't alone in my search. Garrus, another Turian, wanted to help. A top agent for Citadel security. Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, he told me he was suspicious of Saren and he had some useful leads. More importantly, he was willing to share them. That led me to Rex, the biggest, nastiest looking Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever seen. He turned out to be more than just a brute. It was his intel that led us to a fugitive with
He
incriminating
turned out to
evidence on
die
Saren.
really easily, is what he
The
did.
fugitive turned out to be an energetic little Quarian named Tali. A tech expert with a knack for hacking, she'd procured some information on Saren. Evidence that proved Saren was dirty. Tali's evidence proved that Saren was responsible for the massacre on Eden Prime, and the immense warship we'd spotted was in fact Saren's flagship. But it went much further. Saren was trying to find a way to bring back a race of sentient machines from dark space. Machines allegedly responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life. These Reapers were blamed for wiping out all life 50,000 years ago, including the Protheans, then disappearing back through the mass relays to dark space, leaving no trace that they'd ever been. That explained why Saren was after the beacon, and it made some sense out of my visions, but not much else. We couldn't convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat, but they agreed Saren had to be stopped. They stripped him of his Spectre status and gave me the honor of becoming the first human Spectre. My first task? Bring down Saren. Anderson decided to stay behind, giving up his ship, the Normandy. He told me I'd need it more than he would. He also pointed me in a direction. Liara. A Prothean expert, adept in biotics, and maybe most importantly, daughter of Benezia, Saren's top lieutenant.
Yeah, it was a little unfortunate that
And
we
like
didn't find
most
her until
Asari, as beautiful as
Endgame.
she is intelligent, and born with a unique ability to meld with other species, Liara was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon had given me. Nothing concrete, but it gave me some clues. And a new appreciation for the Asari. Her technique for accessing my vision was unexpected, but not at all unpleasant. Kaidan was a little concerned about the connection I shared with Liara. As commander, I knew either relationship had the potential to interfere with the mission. I decided discretion was the better part of valor, and kept my focus on our goal, finding Saren. Thanks to Liara's help, we had our next lead, Benezia. Saren had taken her to Noveria, where he'd enslaved the queen of a dangerous race of
Not
insect-like
exactly
creatures.
the order we
the
did things
Rachni.
in, but okay.
He ordered Benezia to use the same technique Liara had used on me to extract information from the Rachni Queen. The Queen's drones were everywhere, and they were not happy. We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Benezia. By the time we arrived, Saren was gone, with the information. I tried to reason with Benezia, but Saren had indoctrinated her. He had somehow acquired the ability to control people's actions and wills. Benezia wouldn't surrender, and Liara was forced to watch her mother die in her arms.
Again,
And I was
not
left with an angry,
quite, as
dangerous
Liara
Rachni
wasn't
Queen
there
to deal
yet.
with. She claimed her drones would do no harm if I released her. But the Rachni had terrorized the galaxy before. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't doom an entire species for past sins. And the Queen was true to her word. She left and took her army of drones with her. With Saren's top lieutenant dead, he was quickly running out of time and places to hide. I tracked him down at his base on Vermeer, but we soon learned it was more than a base of operations.
Still
It was a
not
breeding
entirely
ground.
sure what to think of the Rachni.
Saren was breeding an army of Krogan. He'd found a cure for the genophage, a disease inflicted on the Krogan to prevent them from breeding and taking over the galaxy. But the Krogan Saren was breeding were slaves, mindless beasts that obeyed Saren's will. I had to destroy the base and all its research. Rex disagreed. Violently. Rex wanted the genophage cure for his people. I tried to convince him to help me destroy it, that these Krogan weren't real. But he wouldn't back down. Fortunately, Rex is smarter than he looks. He realized this wasn't the way to help his people, and that Saren was the real threat.
I do wonder if I could have done
When
something
we finally got to the
differently
center
there.
of the base, I realized just how close Saren was to completing his plan. He was already in communication with the Reapers. Sovereign, Saren's flagship we'd all assumed was just a ship, was a Reaper. It spoke to me, threatened me. I could feel the menace it had for every living thing. It wanted me dead. It wanted us all dead. And I knew it was capable of doing just that. What I couldn't understand was why Saren would help it. But there was no time to think about it. Sovereign knew where we were. We had to destroy the base and get the hell out. I split my team into 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Kaidan with the other as a distraction. We had a nuke and we planned to use it. Before we could detonate the bomb, Saren showed up. We fought. I stalled him to make time for my team. And in talking to him, I realized the truth. It wasn't Saren who was indoctrinating everyone. It was Sovereign, the Reaper. And Saren was in deeper than all of them. He tried to convince me he was still in control. Said he'd found a way to reduce the Reaper's influence, but he was kidding himself. Or believing the lies Sovereign was telling him. Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just seconds to extract my squad mates. I tried, but I wasn't fast enough. I could only save one of them. Kaidan was a good man and a great soldier. But I had to choose. And I chose Ash.
Ashley
That
is
was the
too good of a
last time
tank.
Saren would slip away from me. I knew then, the next time we met, one of us would die. With my team mostly intact, we chased Saren and his army to Ilos, a long-lost planet that had once belonged to the Protheans. As we prepared for what we knew would be a desperate fight, I spoke to my crew. We were just one ship, against Saren's growing army. I assured them all that despite the odds, we could defeat him. I'd never tell anyone, but I had my doubts. Leaving Kaidan behind had hardened my resolve, but revealed a weakness in my defenses. How many more friends and allies would I be willing to sacrifice in order to stop Saren? We arrived on Ilos close behind Saren. Once on the planet, we discovered a Prothean databank that helped me put the final pieces of my vision together. The Reapers had come 50,000 years ago, and every 50,000 years before that, each time purging the galaxy of life. The Protheans had fought and died like every species before them, but a few survived long enough to leave a parting gift. The Protheans had discovered that the Citadel was the key to controlling the mass relays. By sabotaging the Citadel, they found a way to close the relays to dark space, slowing the Reapers' return, giving us the time we needed to find a solution to stop the Reapers once and for all. Saren knew this. He was leading his army to take control of the Citadel and re-establish the relays to dark space, bringing the waiting Reapers here to destroy us all. We followed him to the Citadel. It was intact, but heavily damaged. He'd caught the Council fleets by surprise, and they were only now regrouping. And with Sovereign as his flagship, there was little hope that the fleets could counterattack with enough strength to take back the Citadel.
Even though they said
But
they
Saren
were
was done running.
prepared.
And I was done chasing him.
They claimed they were ready.
As the Alliance
they
and
were
Council
not.
fleets battled Saren's army outside the Citadel, I cornered the Turian bastard in the Citadel tower and confronted him. He died believing that the Reapers would save him. As I fought to regain control of the Citadel, the Council's flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack. Despite Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to fight. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our Human Alliance fleet in jeopardy. The Council could be replaced. The fleets were needed here and now if we were going to defeat Sovereign. Even with the Citadel back in my control, Saren defeated and the Normandy leading the combined galactic fleet, the battle against Sovereign, a single Reaper, was relentless. It took the combined fleets of humanity and the other races, but in the end, Sovereign fell. But the costs were immense. While humanity's efforts in the war earned us our first seat on the Council, it was a hollow victory. The Reapers were still out there. I knew the fight was far from over, but as the one who'd led the fight against Saren, I was given new responsibilities. The choice of humanity's first counselor was left to me to decide. On the one hand, Udina, the lifetime politician, ruthless and ambitious. He would easily navigate the political landmines that would soon be placed before him. The other choice, Captain Anderson, the career soldier. Tough but fair. But a friend, and someone I could
Along with
trust.
someone who was
Both
a
great
candidate
leaders in their own right.
for being.
Anderson didn't want the job, which was a sure sign he'd be perfect for it.
Yeah.
No ambition to get in the way.
Mostly,
The
I
war
just
was
didn't
over.
like Udina,
The
though.
threat had passed. In time, the Council would rebuild itself. The Citadel could be repaired. Even the pain of lost friends would fade. But none of that mattered if the Reapers were still out there. And if they were all as powerful as Sovereign, we had to find a way to stop them. I had to find a way. I gathered my crew, took my ship, and went in search of answers. Officially, the Council would only say I was assigned cleanup duty, routing out any remnants of Saren's army. Just another routine mission.
Yep, totally. Also, welcome on in, Jasu. We just finished the recap there, so we haven't really missed anything gameplay-wise, other than the fact that the Normandy got obliterated by something.
Commander
Specifically-
Shepard has been recovered.
Yeah.
The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Implant? Ooh, did they have to put an implant in me to keep me alive? I don't know if I like that. I'm being injected with something. Also, camera inside my body? Hey. Okay, here we go. Now we're going to actually begin. Alright. Facial reconstruction. So this is just pulling in our previous character. Yep, we're gonna keep it. Choose a class enhancement. So we could theoretically swap what we were doing. However, I'm probably going to stay with the infiltrator. I'm pretty sure that's what we had last time. Cloaking system. Okay. Hold on. We might have to look through all of these because that's a bit different. Ooh, ammo training. Different. That's interesting. Yeah, Ashley was the soldier. That's why I used her as my main tank. Yeah, Shockwave. I believe Rex was a Vanguard. Because he had the pulse. Oh, tech armor. Ooh, throw. I believe that was, ooh. Was it Liara who had the throw? Okay. Oh, maybe Rex was an adept. I don't remember. I didn't exactly pay a lot of attention to them, actually. Obviously Tali was the engineer because she had the drone stuff. Yeah, hold on. Because I believe we were Infiltrator last time. And I think I'm gonna stick with it because that fits my personality and playstyle the best. Yeah, colonist origin, my reputation is ruthless. Sounds about right. Let's go. But we're keeping ourselves about the same as we were previously.
On the monitor, something's wrong.
She's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of her surroundings. Oh my god, Miranda. I think she's waking up.
Hi.
Damn it, Wilson. She's not ready yet. Give her the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
And I am waking up after thinking I died.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range.
I was probably panicking a little.
We almost lost her.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
Hi, you're very in my face.
Wake up, Commander. Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack.
Yeah, I can see that now.
There's
Okay.
a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry!
I don't want no pistol. I want my rifle.
Grab the pistol and armor from the locker. You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and armor.
Shut up.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip from... Damn it! Those canisters by the door. Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast. Someone's hacking security trying to kill you.
Oh,
Look for a
okay.
thermal clip for your pistol.
So that's a more reliable, I feel like that's a more reliable way of defending against the wall. Getting on the wall there. Than I'm normally used to.
Find a thermal
So-
clip and get moving.
Okay, we've got some pretty similar setups. I think one of our bigger things is going to be the fact that we actually have ammo.
Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs off. Look out!
Okay. I actually have to worry about aiming this time.
Keep moving, we need to get to the shuttles.
See, it was fun not having to worry about ammo, but this is more realistic. This is more what I'd expect. I do see we have a bunch of numbers for potential consumables. Okay, I just need to run over it to pick it up. That's good.
Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your position.
Okay. Give me a sec. The shield's a little low. Ah! Reconsider my aggressive attitude. No. That's a lot. Okay.
My shields are down.
Okay, gotta get shields back up.
Excuse me.
Hey, let's go. Headshot.
Nice work, Shepard. Coast is clear.
So far, I'm liking this. Granted, those were robots, so they didn't have any shields for me to worry about. I'm trying to see if I have a visible stamina bar. I mean, I could run for a good amount. I'm not seeing any visual ones, so I'm not entirely sure.
Don't waste time. I can't keep the mechs distracted for long. More reinforcements heading your way.
Oh, grenade launcher! there's my cloak ability. Good against shields and synthetics. Got it. And no metagel. Oh, but my Unity does require the metagel. Shoot. That's actually going to be a problem. Armor, shields, biotics. Armor. Good against armor. Weak against shield.
Use the grid.
Ooh, I see.
Threat detected.
Take the elevator down 1 floor.
That's good to know. So we seem to have weapon specialties.
Hurry! Get to the door! Run!
Okay. I mean, it's just some brief fire. Not too bad.
Head to the next room and I'll try to meet you. Shepard, read me. I've got them closing in on my position.
Okay. Dang, this is quite similar to Dead Space. When we did Dead Space, this is quite a similar situation.
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
Yep. I mean, I guess you did
Log
save my
update.
life.
The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget.
I only
don't know
earned
where the boss gets all this money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
Granted, that 1 billion was only because of the cap. We would have earned more otherwise. It's an expensive project. They really are doing everything they can to keep me alive. Along with whatever else they're working on here. Nope. I can't do nothing about that.
Log update. I can't figure Miranda out. As project director, she should be ecstatic at all the progress we've made. But she's still the same old Ice Queen. Maybe she's worried Shepard might become the new favorite. Or maybe she is just a pure cold-hearted bitch.
I mean, she probably is excited, but that doesn't necessarily mean she has to show
Log
it.
update.
Nope.
I can't figure Miranda out. As project director.
Shepard, what the hell? Stun him! Drop him. Got him!
You're welcome. Oh, there's Mark.
What are you
Hi,
doing
buddy.
here? I thought you were still a work in progress.
Who are you?
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for—
Hostiles detected.
Damn it!
Yeah, maybe we take out the enemies. That would help. Ooh, good shot.
Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
Get me a sniper. That's what I want. What's up with the attack?
What's with the mechs?
Security. Usually they fight for us. Somebody must have hacked them. That should be impossible, unless you've got access. We've got to get you out of here, Shepard.
I know this isn't the best time, but I'm sick of stumbling around when I don't know what's going on.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick version. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here.
Okay,
Our
then.
scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been
years?
comatose, or worse, that whole time.
Okay.
Welcome
that's
back to your life.
Worse than I thought.
I'm having trouble wrapping my head around this.
Yeah, I can imagine. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be
I mean,
right.
I should be.
Were there any other survivors from the Normandy?
I'll tell you what. You help me finish off these mechs, and I'll play 20 questions with you all day. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
I mean, sure. I'm not used to using abilities well, though.
Careful. Careful.
give the order and I'll hit him with a biotic power.
I'm more used to just firing myself. As you can see, I'm quite good at it. Dang it, there's so many.
We're running low on thermal clips. Let me know when you want my biotics.
A little bit of actual damage there. I assume it's gonna keep going unless I tell him to. Okay.
That's it. They're falling back.
Darn it.
Okay.
Okay.
I
maybe
promise
should
I'd answer your
listen.
questions. What do you want to know?
Okay. My injuries.
You
I
said they
guess.
spent 2 years rebuilding me. How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
I can tell based on their name.
What do you mean, cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But
Yeah,
I'm
he's a
pretty
soldier.
sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
What can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
Well then.
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it, what they're after?
Damned if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting. At us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
Yeah, from what we heard, this place is pretty big.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion.
I mean, that's
But everyone
better than I
else,
thought.
including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Quarian.
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
Cool. Well, I guess we'll have to go find them.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
Yeah, as proven, I'm not that easy to kill. Although apparently I got quite close that
What's
time.
your job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant. But I'm just a soldier. I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security. Usually a lot more dull than this. Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
When I first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact just before I ran into you.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about to give up on you now. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was
2 years
happening?
of effort down the drain otherwise.
There was some gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's okay.
Okay, well, let's get out of here,
What's the
Jacob.
quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we...
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive
Hi,
out
Wilson.
there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get her out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Yeah, I'm alive
Roger that,
and kicking.
Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech. Answers directly to Miranda. Come on. The service tunnels are this way.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could have avoided using some ammo there if I had just listened to the game and actually used the abilities. So, whoopsies. Hopefully that doesn't hurt us too badly.
They've seen us.
Damn it, Wilson. This room is crawling with mechs.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Have a nice trip.
Proximity warning. Impact imminent.
Oh, you're dead? Are you alive? think you're dead.
Backup systems engaged.
Wilson, find us another route out of here. Preferably one that doesn't lead straight into an enemy squad.
Just keep moving toward the control room. Don't get pinned down. I'll see what I can do. Oh, God.
I mean, so far the ammo's decently plentiful.
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control!
Up those stairs, Shepard.
Okay.
Shepard, down here!
Hi.
Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some Metagel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Metagel from the first aid station.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that.
Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now, hmm?
I mean,
I
a
thought
simple
maybe I
leg
could
wound
shut down the security mechs.
probably wasn't
But whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
Okay, the fact that you are aggressively defending yourself does make me more suspicious. But, I don't trust anyone.
You're all strangers to me. Let's get someplace safe and then we'll sort out whose fault it is.
Right, Shepard. We need to find Miranda. We can't leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
She's the one who's
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda.
focused on
She's
saving
alive.
me, so...
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her?
I have.
There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
No, see, she's the one who was so heavily focused on saving my life.
Haven't known her long enough to trust her.
This project was Miranda's baby. She'd never sabotage it.
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor. But that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few...
a few bots away?
To clear a path for the shuttles.
These mechs don't know when to quit.
System failing or offline.
See, it tells me to use my abilities. I'm not very good at them. Overload, yeah.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
I mean, we killed a good chunk of them before you even did that.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if she's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
Yeah,
I think
that's
I ran
familiar.
into Cerberus a few times while I was investigating Saren. Some kind of pro-human splinter group, right?
Well, that's what the Alliance wants people to believe. But there's more to it. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the Elusive Man. He'll explain everything.
Man, even they call him that.
Elusive Man. Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah, that's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance used for him. Kinda stuck.
Okay. Well, he better have answers.
I don't care what his name is. He just needs to answer my questions. All of them.
He spent a lot of money and time bringing you back. I'm sure he'll be more than happy to tell you whatever you want to know.
It's not much farther to the shuttle bay.
Relax. Okay, I'm getting a bunch of pop-ups here. Okay, a lot of pop-ups. Because yeah, currently we got nothing. Makes sense. Data pad. Cool. I got some money. I totally need that. I assume they probably got rid of my 9,999 credits that I had previously.
Ready to engage. System failing. Subdue and suppress. Careful. Excuse me. Rerouting power.
Yeah, my ammo seems to be decently plentiful so far, so I'm not too worried about missing out. Downside is... Okay, Ooh, okay. So if I pick it up at all, even if it's only one ammo, it voids it, which is a bit unfortunate. So not really a way to save it for later. Not a great setup.
Requesting allied force casualty.
Nope. I'm falling back down.
Backup systems engaged.
On it.
Oh, Jesus. That's number
offline. Excuse me. Rerouting power. Hostile forces have engaged. Requesting assistance.
Nope. Hit me. You aren't supposed to come from that side.
Have a nice trip.
Please reconsider your aggressive action. Hostile forces have engaged. Backup systems engaged.
Have to reload. Okay. Well, I wasn't expecting to be ambushed from both sides.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Okay, so yeah, we were really beat. Okay, so this is going to be a bit different from our previous hacking system, it looks like. Highlight individual nodes to find matching symbols. When you find two matching symbols, select them to complete the circuit. Complete all circuits before you run out of time. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. So it's a game of memory. That's kind of fun. Could become incredibly dangerous if I'm not careful. But hey. I'm not against it. That's kind of a fun minigame.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda,
Hey!
but you were...
Oh.
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
Cool. Okay.
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
Yeah, I mean, he was pretty suspicious.
I had a feeling Wilson was just looking for a chance to shoot me in the back.
Good instincts. Some people are far too trusting to ever see that coming. Come on, let's grab this shuttle and get out of here. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get her to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Let's do it.
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life? Wilson figured out I was helping you when he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
Okay, what about other survivors?
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
But what about us? We just got here.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
I mean, okay.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The Elusive Man is waiting for you there.
I'm not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
See, she says that, but with all the effort she's gone through to save me, I don't believe that.
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the Elusive Man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
Yeah, he's got something.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case. Come on.
Well, off we go. Man, the whole thing just... Rip, but oh well. To be fair, we didn't know any of them, so...
Before you meet with the Elusive Man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda, more tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The Elusive Man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Did you say 2 years?
I mean, we already
Been gone that
technically
long?
went over that.
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay.
Alright.
Records show you were a colony kid. Lost your parents when the slavers hit Mindwar. You enlisted and led troops during some heavy fighting, most notably on Torfin. Do you remember taking on some Batarian slavers?
I did what was necessary.
Those bastards were dug in deep in a fortified bunker. I sent a lot of good soldiers to their deaths. That's how it had to be.
You got the job done. That's all that matters.
And that's what they like about
Satisfied,
me.
Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Lieutenant Caden Alenko was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave him behind?
Well, they don't have the true response, because the true response would be, in a choice between the two of them, Ashley was more valuable. Why did you leave him? Yeah, it was that or die.
Being in command means that sometimes you give orders knowing that your people are gonna die. That can't affect your decisions. Caden gave his life for the rest of the team. Without him, I couldn't have stopped Saren. He died a hero.
I understand, Commander, and I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the Elusive Man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
Oh, here we go.
The Elusive Man is waiting for you in the other room. The Elusive Man is waiting for you in the other room.
I wouldn't keep the Elusive Man waiting.
The Elusive Man is waiting for you in the other
Alright,
room.
fine. Ooh. We've got outfits that we can put on. Okay. It's a little slow with the turning. You know what? For now, we're gonna be casual. Did it work? Yeah, I think that okay. That's kind of fun that we can customize the outfit. Also, I totally said the wrong word. We'll be fancy, not casual. There were a couple casual outfits in there, though. hi there. Obviously, we're not actually meeting him.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
True, the council did like to do this as well.
From what I hear, I cost you a fortune. Why'd you do it?
For the defense and preservation of humanity. I didn't spend 2 years and billions of credits bringing you back to serve as a common soldier.
Well, it's a good thing I'm not
Humanity
common.
is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
Yeah, we're gonna skip the pleasantries.
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Okay.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Yeah, we did see that. That is pretty evident.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Well, probably because
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
The Alliance is overwhelmed by the responsibility you gave them. They're too busy building relations to put resources into verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
Of course.
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique. Not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
Okay. Well, it's not my first time fighting them, so where do we start?
If you're after the Reapers, just point me in the right direction.
Miranda was worried you'd be resistant. She's not usually wrong. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Because, yeah, you've already proven that you have immense amounts of resources. So as long as you pay me, I'll do it. What were you expecting?
What do you think I'll find there?
If I knew that, I wouldn't need to send you. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
See, honestly, I'm more interested in who took me out. Because that was a pretty powerful attack. Yeah. We were actually told about the Paragon and Renegade stuff there. Let's see. So, Disruptor ammo. Good for taking out shields, which is nice. Cryo. Freezing them, allowing me to do shatter damage. Incinerate would be health and armor. I mean... Oh, so I can actually look at them now. That's kind of nice. We can see that there are... It's a bit of a different level up system, costing more points per the better tiers. Makes sense. A 6% weapon damage, 10% health. Ooh, a 40% sniper time slowdown. That's actually kind of nice. Plus better Paragon and Renegade points. Yeah. I mean, this is a pretty solid starter setup. I can do that. And then, honestly... Ooh, if I attack while cloaked, I deal more damage. That's also pretty great. Get me that sneak attack boost. Okay. And that'll allow me to unlock my incinerate. Okay, I'm down for that. Oh, wait, we've got resources here. Yeah, heavy weapon was our grenade launcher. I kind of forgot that we had that for a bit. But palladium, iridium, platinum, and element 0. That is going to be a bit different. We'll have to see how that gets used. Alright, Miranda.
The Elusive Man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
Remember who's in charge.
I can't have anyone disobeying my commands when we get there.
I know who I report to. As long as you don't do anything to betray Cerberus, I'll follow your orders.
Well, I mean, in that case, I feel like she should be a little concerned. Because I was willing to ignore the council, so there is that. You sound jealous.
What's the matter, Lawson? Worried you're not his favorite anymore?
I've proven my value to the Elusive Man. Let's hope you're able to do the same.
So, you don't seem to like me as a person.
For someone who spent 2 years putting me back together, you don't seem real fond of me.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
Honestly, fair enough. That depends on if you get in my way, actually.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
Man, these guys aren't very good at speculating.
I'd like to know more about the Lazarus Project from the person in charge.
I wasn't in charge. The Elusive Man was. If I was running the show, would have done a few things differently.
What would you have changed?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip. But the Elusive Man wouldn't allow it. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in any way.
See, she doesn't want me. She wants a super soldier, which means... I don't know if I like her.
Can't say I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
The Elusive Man is taking an incredible risk with you. I just hope his gamble pays off.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
I mean, to be fair, she has proven her distrust of us.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No. The Elusive Man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
Okay.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
Jeez, okay.
I'm glad the Elusive Man convinced you to join us, Commander.
I haven't decided.
Cerberus gave me my body back. That's worth giving them a chance. One chance.
But you're still not convinced. Do you trust me, Commander?
I mean, you seem more friendly. But no, I'm not entirely.
I haven't made up my mind about you yet.
At least you're giving me a chance. Most Alliance soldiers hate Cerberus on principle.
See, you're more willing to talk. And information is important.
Do you know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
You said you served in the Alliance.
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us.
Yeah,
we were supposed to be
throwaway
free from
troops.
restrictions and rules. But there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. The old council was dead, and humanity took control of the new one.
That,
But nothing
that just
changed.
proved the worst.
Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
I mean, on that base, I am pro Cerberus because honestly, politics, they cause way too much trouble, but they are necessary in some situations.
That's all for now.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, well. Oh, okay. So mission complete. Interesting. So yeah, we got our grenade launcher. Hey, started off at level 4 thanks to my level 55 previously. Oh, so that's why I have so many resources. I was essentially given max resources because I'd maxed out my previous character. Oh, and that gave me an official number. So I was actually right. My Paragon was close to my Renegade. 3/4 Renegade, half Paragon. Or at least roughly. Nice. We have our mission summary. Not bad, okay. So yeah, we'll have to pay attention to health bar
We should be there
colors.
shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappear, and we've got no target to go after.
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as
So
well.
you guys were
We're hoping to be
slow.
the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
I mean, that does sound like there's a chance that someone could be cleaning up.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the elusive man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
I mean, yeah, they seem to follow the elusive man pretty thoroughly. Okay, well, we're here to investigate.
Just keep your eyes open. We're looking for anything that tells us who did this.
Understood, Commander. With luck, we'll find something that was missed at the other colonies.
Then we can find out who's behind it and get some payback.
Hi, very bright light in our face. Thanks for that camera angle, game. New weapon! Oh, it's a machine pistol. Don't care about that. Well, I do care about is my rifle. Slow rate of fire, very effective against armor, not as good against shields. That's unfortunate. Oh, hey, look, I've got a scanner telling me how far away something is. I can also... Ooh, darn. I've only got the one bullet, so we'll see... I did kind of like the ability that my last one had. Oh, I can, that's what the number keys are. They're my quick abilities. That's actually kind of nice. Then again, I'm probably going to use the shift because it pauses time.
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
I mean, could this be another version of the
Strange.
brainwashing?
No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
I'm thinking it could be brainwashing again. We already know that that's a thing. The Reapers can somehow do that. Excuse me. The other problem with my sniper here is the fact that I've only got the 9 bullets.
Hear that? Sounds like Fenris spec.
Security systems were disabled at the other colony.
Here we go. That's what I like.
Shields down.
Here goes.
Oh, dang it. Yeah, a little too focused. Okay. That's on me. I had some trouble locating where they were.
Hear that? Sounds like Fenris spec.
Strange. Security systems were disabled at the other colony.
Okay, now I know to come over here.
Shoot them before they take out your shield.
Hey, you think I don't know that?
There we go!
Shoot, you have your armor.
Gotta hurt!
Here goes.
Combat systems engaged.
Yeah, the whole armor thing, I'm gonna have to see about using.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
Yeah, so far doing okay. Well, we'll see if I can get a different gun. Because this one's nice and all, but not great. I also wish I could swap a little faster. Because that was pretty slow. Which is going to be a problem. I might have to more specifically get better... like more specialized teammates. So that they'll do any up close or any armor. There we go. I haven't even been paying attention to how much time it takes me to do that.
Mech activity.
Oop.
Night.
Yeah. Hi.
There we go.
Ow, what? Yeah, I was kind of stuck. Not ideal. Let's get our shields back up. That's for sure. Would've been great if you guys helped me with that, but whatever, I guess. Oh, hi.
Stop right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle
Hey,
this.
Tully!
Wait. Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... You're alive?
Remember when I gave you that Geth data tally? Did it help you complete your pilgrimage?
Yes, it did. Praza, weapons down. This is definitely Commander Shepard.
Why is your old commander working for Cerberus?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask.
Well, I'm not working with them yet.
Cerberus rebuilt me, but I'm not taking their orders. We can discuss the specifics once I know why you're here.
One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
Oh, well, what did you learn?
If Vitor survived the attack, he may be able to tell us what happened.
That's the hope. We've seen him, but he might not be in the best state to answer questions.
Oh, a survivor.
He was injured and nervous around.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Okay. Well, honestly, Tali was my one until I got Leari. So...
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
I do want to know, why are you guys so against Cerberus?
Your people really don't like Cerberus. What did I miss?
They killed our people, infiltrated our flotilla, and tried to blow up one of our ships.
That's not how I'd have explained it exactly. It was nothing personal.
We can argue over who killed who later. Right now, we've got a job to do.
Agreed. We work together to get to Vitor.
Yeah, no, I mean, obviously, if it comes down to picking sides, I am so gonna pick Tali's side over Cerberus. Because we were already getting questionable reports about Cerberus previously. I mean, they were the ones who set the Arachne free on those planets, which was not pleasant.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. Whatever happens, it's good to have you back.
Alright, time to find Vitor. Oh, I got some Paragon stuff.
There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Oh, yep.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of them.
Okay, they were zooming way too quickly for me to deal with. Hold on, let me identify my weapons here. Pistol is good against armor, while machine pistol is good against shield. Well, a grenade launcher is good against everything. Okay. So, just sorting my stuff out. Armor, shield. Got it.
They've seen us.
Here goes.
Oh, jeez.
System failing. Rerouting power.
Hi. Didn't realize you were right there. I didn't see you in time. Okay, I see our timer there. It's certainly not exactly a lot of time. Oh, okay. That was slow. Or that was fast. I wasn't expecting that when you select the icon for it to go down that fast. That makes it a little harder.
Use overload on them.
Okay, there's shield. Oh, jeez.
Overload deployed.
Use overload on them.
Fire!
Yeah! Drop them!
Try to overload their shields.
I did.
You're done! Get me off your damn scope!
Nice. One less. Yeah. Enemy down.
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want want to
well,
find
that's their
Vitor and
loss.
take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on, we can still catch them.
Oh wait, it shows a little mini map here. Showing something off in that direction. Okay. Yeah, we came from over there. Yeah, I tried using the pistol there, but I don't know. Sniper rifle does massive damage, even against shields. Well, I need to hit. Yeah, it's not ideal. But it's just what I do. Okay. Yeah, well, since I'm dealing with ammo, I might have to... Don't like the loss of accuracy. Okay. Yeah, the combat's over. You get up on your own. No, kind of.
Hurry, Shepard. We're inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Fraza's squad apart.
Yeah, this game might have set me up to where I actually need to be careful. Because, yeah, I was trying to use my sniper there, and due to limited ammo capacity, not great, actually.
Right!
On my way! With you!
Following! Sure thing.
Heading to cover!
Okay.
Easy enough?
I need to... a little hard to aim.
Right!
Oh, yep. Big Mac! Yeah, that's what you guys get. That's your own fault. You chose to ignore commands.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
Armor? Got it.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
That means I'm using pistol.
Overload will take out their shields.
Wait, you have shields.
Stun them!
Try to overload their shields.
I'm not close enough is the problem. I didn't actually look. Actually, I wonder. Okay. Wait, it's on armor now.
Retargeting.
Okay. Okay. Now that we're down to that.
Rerouting.
I want my multi-shot sniper.
Warp his heavy armor and weaken it. It's going up.
There we go. Hi. Hey guys. I probably would have made it easier if I used abilities, but the range of the abilities often requires you to be like really close by. Oh, it was used for.
This is valuable.
Something. Oh, heavy weapon ammo. That's the main. That's our main one. Okay. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, just straight up. Okay. I clicked a little too soon. Wait, do I just not get a chance if I fail? Ooh, that's rude. If I mess it up, I just don't get another chance? I don't like that. Okay. Well then, not a fan of that change.
This is your chance to go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded, Shepard. He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
Okay. Oh. Vitor!
Monsters coming back. Mex will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor?
No Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Have to hide. Mex will protect. Swarms coming. Storm coming. Storm of swarms. No escape. No hope.
So that was a Paragon action.
You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
We're not survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
Care to fill in?
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms.
Okay.
No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
Why didn't the collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The Collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his Enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
Yeah, that could be the case.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
Well, I mean, that's how they
I want to know
did it so
more about the
cleanly.
collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are
Just
they
like
abducting
the
human
Reapers.
colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the Elusive Man can figure it out.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
What if, you come along, Kali?
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I want to, but I can't. I've got a mission of my own. It's too important for me to abandon.
Okay.
Even for you. When it's over, and I'm still alive, we'll see what happens.
Can I know?
That sounds dangerous. What are you doing?
I don't think Cerberus needs to hear about it. But it's in Geth space.
Okay.
That should tell you how important it is.
I mean, yeah, that actually does give us a pretty good overview. Tali proved herself to be quite effective at fighting against the Geth. And so she's a veteran now, which would make sense why she's leading the charge against them. Okay, well, Vitor goes with Tali.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tali will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
Yeah, we've certainly uncovered something big here. That is for sure.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
Yeah, probably because you guys keep making enemies of everyone.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a
And
threat.
you're the
but
one
more
who
importantly,
made that the
you
case.
confirm the Collectors are behind the abductions.
Yeah, you weren't surprised.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The Collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
Okay, you mentioned the Omega-4 relay.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Yeah, that is pretty solid evidence. I mean, if we haven't gotten anything back from them, then we have no reason to believe that the Collectors were friendly on the other side. So there is that as well. They could be taking everyone and, like, experimenting on them or something.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons.
Well, mainly
obviously,
that they
humanity played a huge
don't like
role
us.
in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
What are the Collectors getting from these deals?
The Collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
Okay. Well, clearly you're not giving me all the information, so What are you hiding?
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
Agreed.
I hate waiting, but I'll need a team. A good one.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
I'm curious about my Spectre status. Do you think I still have that?
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Sure. I mean, we already met with Tali.
What about Tali? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
You don't know my team. Yeah, Ashley and Liara are the main ones. I really don't care about Rex and Garrus.
Where's Liara Tisoni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
Yeah, right. You realize I dealt with the Shadow Broker before?
Where's Ashley Williams?
She's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. Her file is surprisingly well classified.
Obviously. She was my #1 tank. She helped keep me alive. Okay, I don't really care about Rex and Garrus, but we'll ask about them.
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
You know what? Good on you, Rex. That was kind of your whole goal, so good on you.
Where's Garrus Vakarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
So, basically, what I'm picking up here is you don't know squat, and you're trying to write them off? Yeah, no.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
Yeah, I'll go talk with my team.
You worry about the collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Mordin Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
Okay.
I haven't even started and you're telling me what to do?
I'm giving you direction. What you do with it is up to you. I'm sure you'll make the right decision.
All right. What's the other thing?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Hey! It's
Hey,
Joker.
Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the elusive man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
Hey, got a fancy new ship. It's not the Normandy, but it should be pretty good for what we need. It do look similar. Yeah, Elusive Man better be prepared because, as we proved last time, we will be doing our side missions first. That is absolutely what we will do. So he better be prepared to wait.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
There we go. That's looking better. And we're off. Okay, mission complete. This is kind of interesting that things are broken up into missions. So we got some XP. I mean, it was pretty simple for the most part. My first death, but that was because I was dumb. You must recruit a head scientist to build this upgrade. Interesting. Ooh, heavy weapon ammo capacity sounds nice. Heh. Baby. We got some funding from Cerberus. We only found 6,000. I would have found more if it had allowed me to go back to that other one I messed up. Then I found some iridium. Okay. So it looks like we'll have more blueprints and can craft the things.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Mordin Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
Okay.
You still don't get it, do you? You're not in charge of this mission. I am.
Operative Lawson makes a valid point, Shepard. Without the Professor, any encounter with the Collectors would result in failure.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as EDI.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I mean, we'll see. Don't know what to think of it. Well, anyone else I should
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map and the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, we're getting a lot more tutorials here to, like, more effectively tell us how to do things. Ooh, private terminal to get status updates on your squad. Okay. Armory. And then the elevator. Of course. Yeah, customize our appearance there. Yeah, upgrades. I actually will want to get the Professor quickly because I want to get better gear.
Welcome aboard, Commander.
Okay. Well, we're gonna go ahead and look around. Ooh, okay, this is a bit different. Yeah, personal cabin. We got Jacob, Miranda, and no one down there. Okay. Let's actually explore here first.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the Combat Information Center. Here, the crew receives sensor data and coordinates gunnery and damage control efforts. While Normandy is flown from the bridge, during combat, the commanding officer issues orders from the CIC.
Okay.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
You know what? We won't be cocky.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Ms. Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Let's keep this professional, Yeoman.
Yes, ma'am. Anything else, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Joker would like to speak to you on the bridge. Anything else, Commander?
Okay. So, I'm assuming for, like, quest updates, we can, check in on you and have you tell us if we're missing anything.
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound.
Yes. I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
Alright then. Yeah, that is actually a pretty important role.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Ms. Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Still
Let's keep this professional, Yeoman.
Yes, ma'am. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
Yes, but from what we saw last time, you guys aren't always the best. We'll see.
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
You're fooling yourself if you believe Cerberus is noble.
I'm sorry you feel that way. I hope time will change your mind. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Okay. Well, she did mention talking with Joker. So, let's go say hi.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby! Better than new. It fits me like a glove! And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about.
We were
It's
right,
ship
he didn't
cancer.
like it. I still don't entirely trust them.
I don't trust them. We still need to move ahead, but it's all too convenient.
Maybe you're right. I guess it's hard to argue when they install an AI to spy on us. We're staying though, right? I mean, the seat is real leather.
Good to see you're keeping it all in perspective, Joker.
Leather?
I mean, to be fair, when you're sitting there for hours and hours at a time, you want to be comfortable.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the Elusive Man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
I see.
Restricted functions? Like what?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
I don't like that. It'd be way too easy for him to turn the ship on us.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
Yeah,
Sounds
pretty good.
incredibly useful. Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
It's overpowered.
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization, just putting it out there.
Yeah, no, AI is risky. You gotta be very careful what you do with it.
The Elusive Man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
I'm slightly questioning the camera angles when it decides to put us inside the AI.
The Elusive Man has monitoring devices?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
What do you mean?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
Yeah, saw that one coming.
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that
Saw
question.
that one coming again.
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the Elusive Man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
I keep trying, but...
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the bridge, where the navigator plots our FTL vectors, and the helmsman maneuvers the ship.
Yeah, sitting right here, thanks.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
I do wonder if I can gain a higher security clearance eventually, and maybe then I'll be able to access that kind of information. But I'm not entirely sure. Alright, let's keep looking around, because it's good to get to know the ship. So tech
A
labs,
scientist is required to use the technical laboratory.
We don't have that right now. Oh, okay, so we're gonna have a lot more options. I'm assuming because we'll probably eventually get our previous members. And then they've also got some new members. Oh, we've got different outfits apparently. At least for some of them. Ooh, okay, Jacob being our shotgun. Well, you're being automatic weapons. Okay. Oh, okay. So we have some dossiers for some people that we could recruit. Okay. You'd be fighting for Sniper with me. The professor, you're our main one that they want us, and will probably be the one to move forward story. The veteran. Bounty hunter. Okay. The warlord. Familiarity with collector technology. Krogan. Okay. Ooh. You would get along well with Rex then, honestly. The convict. Powerful human biotic. Ooh, thief. Okay. Ooh, last scene on Citadel. I want to go to Citadel anyways to go see if I can meet up with Ashley. As for upgrades. Acquire new upgrades by finding them on missions, purchasing them from stores, or researching them. Okay. Messages! Oh. Got a few apparently. Oh. Anderson! On the off chance that the rumors are true and you actually are alive, I need you to come and talk to me on the Citadel. Law has changed in the last 2 years. You put us on top, and it's only fair that you be allowed to speak for yourself about what we've been hearing. Okay. Deal struck with Zaid Masani. Shepard, we've reached an agreement with veteran mercenary Zaid Masani. You may know the name. Zaid has been involved in some of the best known and some utterly unknown military operations in the Terminus system, and is feared as a ruthless and relentless bounty hunter. Felt you might need a man with his skills on your mission, so I arranged to have him join you. You'll find him on Omega, where he's wrapping up his current bounty. Don't worry about his fee, I've taken care of that, personally. Project Firewalker. Commander, the MSV Rosalia survey ship with Cerberus connections has gone missing. The survey team was field testing a new prototype, the Hammerhead Planet Site Exploration Rover. In addition, scientist Dr. Manuel Case and Dr. Robert Olay are aboard the MSV Rosalia and conducting research for us. We need you to find the ship or survey team and the doctors. The MSV Rosalia was last seen near planet Zona Lista Ismar Frontier. Okay, from Hackett. Commander Shepard, our scans on the Armada system have turned up something we thought you should see, the final location of the wreckage of the SSV Normandy. We thought this news might be important to you, but we also have an ulterior motive. The Alliance would like to honor the Normandy with a monument to be built on the site of the ship's final resting place. We'd like to invite you to place the monument and be the first to walk on the site. There are still 20 crew members unaccounted for from the attack on the Normandy. If you find any signs of these lost crewmen, we ask that you report to the Alliance so that those heroes' families might find some closure. Recon Hood. Shepard, it occurred to our armor technicians that you may not want to show your face everywhere you go. They sent by a Hood that Cerberus issues to its covert operatives. It has additional microframe functions that you may like. Hood is in your quarters. Okay. We'll have to go check that out then. Bunch of elusive man notifications, of course. One of our cells just went off the grid without explanation. Project Overlord has been experimenting with highly volatile technology. I need you to investigate. Their work is extremely compartmentalized, enough that I can't divulge operational details over this channel. You'll find them on the planet 80 Typhoon system in the Phoenix Massing Cluster. Please use care in this matter. We recently had an incident involving the Geth at one of our outposts in the Skylian Village. Don't worry, I'm not sending you off to chase anything down. Our operatives waged a highly successful battle against a Geth scouting party and credited their success to a new advanced electrical attack device that we finally let them take out of the lab. Since their unit is being reassigned for some rest and relaxation, I thought you should take custody of the weapon in the meantime. The weapon is called an arc projector. I sent it to the Normandy's armory so you can examine it for yourself and use it if you deem it worthy. gone through plenty of tests that indicate it overloads kinetic barriers and synthetic enemies particularly well. But laboratory demonstrations are a poor substitute for actual field reports. We know it works. Now we want to see what it can do in the right hands. If all goes well, we'll use your tactics to train our operatives. So, fancy weapon, we'll see how it goes. But I do prefer my snipers. At great cost and effort, we have tracked down the master thief Kasami Gata and convinced her to work with you. Very few people have ever heard of her, and fewer can claim to have seen her in person. She is unequaled at stealth and infiltration, and her skills will prove invaluable in your mission. Travel to the Zakar ward on the Citadel. There you will find a special ad terminal that differs from the usual. Input the password Silence is Golden to begin the rendezvous. And then your account. Standard Dobbs banking agent. Helen Commander Shepard. Thank you for submitting your updated medical documentation. Your status has been changed from deceased to alive. After deducting modest administration fees for closing the file, the subsequent change in status and the reactivation of your account, you have a remaining balance of 100,000 credits. Jeez, they stole from me. Man! That's a tenth of what I had previously. Thank you for banking with Ascension Financial Services. We look forward to working with you. Are you protecting your greatest assets? We will find the best life insurance rates and coverage to fit your needs. Reply for a free quote today. And then archive messages. Got it. Okay. So that's that.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the armory, where small arms are maintained and upgraded. Using OmniTool, computer-aided design, and manufacturing, we have the capability to manufacture several new models.
Okay. So currently, I've got my M92 sniper, an M4 machine pistol, M3 heavy pistol, an M100 grenade. 2 options, it says. Oh, so I can swap my grenade for the arc. Okay. You know, I'll try it. Don't know how much I'll be using it, but we'll see. And yeah, I don't have other options right now, is the thing. Since we are just starting it. Oh. So yeah, the ship layout is a bit different.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the elusive man walks his talk. And you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
Oh, okay.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
Fair enough. See, I like Jacob. He has been really open to us, which is huge. And he's not blindly following their leader like a cult.
It's good to hear a clear opinion. Sounds like we're two of a kind.
That honors me more than you, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
All right, Jacob. Not bad. Now, as for our other friend, Miranda, I'm probably gonna get some Paragon points off of her. Okay, so that's our tech lab.
A scientist is required to use the technical laboratory.
I don't have that right now.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the FTL communications room. In addition to interfacing with the FTL comm network, Normandy is fitted with a quantum entanglement communicator linked to the elusive man's office. This allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm grid.
Yeah, that's fancy.
Why aren't these used everywhere?
Each quantum pair costs nearly as much as a comm relay, and can pass only one quantum bit of data at a time. In addition to the cost and bandwidth issues, the system is strictly point-to-point. To contact 100 different worlds, we would need to manufacture and install 100 entangled pairs, one linked to each world.
That's a little problematic.
I've never heard of a quantum entanglement communicator. How does it work?
Essentially, two subatomic particles are created in an entangled state. One is installed here, and the other in the Elusive Man's office. When one particle occupies a given quantum state, its entangled partner will always enter the opposite state, no matter the distance between them. If we alter the state of our particle, that alters the state of the Elusive Man's. This allows us to send data in the form of quantum bits.
Why aren't these used everywhere?
Each quantum... To contact 100 different worlds, we would
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Okay. Good to know. Yeah, definitely interesting, but limited usefulness. Okay.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Okay, we were just reading our messages. What? No, there isn't. You lied to me. Okay. Well, let's go to our cabin first. Now, that's probably a pretty small area.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the commanding officer's quarters.
It's larger than the quarters of other warships I've served on.
This is a Cerberus vessel, not an Alliance warship. Accommodations have been made for personal taste.
Like a fish tank?
This space is directly under the exterior pressure hull. The fitting yard workers called it the loft.
What, you think I need a fish tank? Interesting, okay. I do kind of like the Normandy model there. So we can access it from up here as well. Still no new messages, so she lied to me. Okay. So we've got a few things that we can look through, apparently. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, that's the one that we've been working towards, actually. Fully upgraded weapon, okay. So we've got plenty to work towards. Yeah, killed 1,000 enemies? Yep. We actually killed just over 1,000 in one. Yeah, same character. We actually never got a romantic relationship in one. I don't actually know what I missed. Oh yeah, Insanity, that one would be crazy. Okay. Kind of fun that we can look at that. So I've only got the one armor right now. Recon hood. Oh, this actually does something. Increase weapon damage by 5%. Health by 5%. I mean, obviously we're going with the recon hood. That seems to be the only one that we have anything new. Ah, we can actually customize our armor a little bit. Ooh, let's go with the shiny purple. Yeah, we'll have the green trimming there. we've now customized our armor. We apparently have no music right now. Oh, there it goes. A little delayed, okay. Alright, yeah, not a whole lot there. Let's go check out our crew quarters. I do wonder what I missed. Because I thought I talked to a good number of people, unless it was some random person on the street that I had to talk with.
Shepard, the women's restroom is on the starboard side of the ship.
Okay, EDI. I don't like that. You're spying on me. Just looking around, seeing what the ship is like.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Having a view of the core.
Her family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
Well, we have a lot of our stuff is currently blocked off. So there's that. Hey, we still got our med bay over here. Turquoise, hi.
Commander Shepard. I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
Nice to see a familiar face, Doctor.
I feel the same. I wish more of the original crew could be here. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
And you do realize how rich I am, right?
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Yeah, we did hear that from her. That's what she loves doing.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you.
Hey, nice.
On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz.
Yeah,
we
that seems
survived
pretty
the
soon
Battle
for
of the
her.
Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Okay. Hey, so we actually do get a chance if we find the brandy somewhere. We can do that.
What's this area of the ship?
The sick bay. It is equipped to provide short-term emergency care. In the event of critical injury, personnel must be transferred to a fully equipped medical facility.
Okay, pretty straightforward. I'll take it.
Access to the AI core is restricted.
Sure.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
That'd be real nice, Mr. Gardner.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Miss Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
Do you have everything you need?
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals?
I wash my hands. Most of the time. This ain't no
Okay.
luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
You know what? Fair enough, buddy.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help, be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
Well, at least you're a hard worker.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Yep, at least you're a hard worker. I can respect that.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
Okay. I can understand that.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded, and our backers trust the Elusive Man to make the right decisions.
And that's the
But
problem.
he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific, but we're all working towards the same goal. The teams you encountered before your accident were mostly part of our military division. But not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the Elusive Man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
What can you tell me about the Elusive Man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
Sounds like you're a little too invested in the cult.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the Elusive Man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
It sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
So you have the high expectations being pinned on you. But that, I still don't agree with your attitude.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Yeah, still don't know what to think there. There we go. Gotta go to the elevator. And checking out engineering, because I'm pretty sure that's the only place we haven't been. Oh wait, no, there was something else up there. Oops. Well, we can see the systems.
What's this area of the ship?
Normandy's cargo deck. It includes facilities to rearm and repair Normandy's embarked ground vehicle and shuttle.
My last ship didn't need a shuttle. Why do we have one?
This ship is nearly twice the mass of the previous Normandy. It is more difficult to land the ship on high-gravity worlds.
Okay, so you made it bigger. Why'd you make it bigger? Ooh, and here we are. Right up next to the big core.
What's this area of the ship?
This is main engineering, which contains the ship's main fusion plant and Mass Effect core.
Okay. Pretty straightforward in this area. I'll take it.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays,
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there is an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Okay.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected, it's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Okay. Well, side quests. I guess I must have missed out on a few things for our side quests in one, because I didn't actually talk with everyone. So I might have missed some stuff. Okay. We'll keep that in mind going forward for 2 and 3.
Where'd you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout. The Council backslid on the Reaper menace.
Yeah, of course.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance
Same as
leadership.
previous council.
We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seemed to be doing that.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. They'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art.
When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
Okay.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the Collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
Okay. You know, I like you.
Carry on.
Will do,
You're
Commander.
fun.
I'm amazed Shepard came down to see it.
I told you she would.
Yeah, we get some... We definitely get more Paragon actions for doing all these side quests. I can come down here, but there's not a lot down here right now. I wonder if something might change eventually. Because I feel like they wouldn't have put this in otherwise. Maybe at a future side quest or something can end up influencing that. But for now, that'll be all. I feel like I missed something in the crew quarters. Because... yeah, I didn't walk down this way. I kind of stopped at the cook.
A gunnery officer is required to access the gunnery control station.
Okay. Well, it looks like I didn't actually miss much, which is good. Okay, well, back to the CIC. Did I fully explore here? Yeah, I think I did. Oh, a fuel depot. Okay. Oh, we're actually driving. Omega 4. That one was mentioned. Interesting. So, Zabarik here. Interesting. This is kind of fun that I can go vroom vroom. So we have unexplored world. So Omega is recruiting 3 different people. I guess we buy fuel. I've got plenty of credits right now. I don't know if I care about these probes, but sure, I'll buy them. Because the whole fuel thing, I'm not sure what the whole fuel thing is right now. Obviously, we've got our mass relay. Okay, I want to go back to Citadel, but I'm going to... Oh, jeez. Okay. So this is where our fuel comes into play, I think. Yeah. Moving at a bigger scale like this. So we've got plenty to examine right now, actually. So yeah, in a small scale area like this, it doesn't consume it, but once we leave, that's when it does. Okay. That's good to know. Now I'm starting to understand how this works. Urdok is a close orbiting Brandorf. Most red Brandorf binary systems have an average separation of AA. The Zabarik system is about 12 billion years old, and it has long since used up the deuterium used to fuel fusion, so Urdok is not luminous like some Brandorfs are. Urdok is a class L Brandorf, with a relatively low temperature of 1,300 degrees Celsius, but its heat and gravity have made it unpopular for development. There are rumors that the heads of several of Omega's crime syndicates maintain private residences on various moons. Whatever the truth of the matter, battles between syndicate vessels are often observed around the ring plane. News outlets on Omega maintain satellites at Urdok's long-range points for real-time coverage of these battles, which garner high viewer rates. Whoa. Okay. So this is what our probes are used for. Okay, I'm not sure I like this system, actually. This is good for Palladium.
Probe away. In research projects, Palladium is used to upgrade heavy pistols, armor, and cybernetics.
Okay. Since I now have a starting place, I can a little more clearly know what I have explored and what I haven't. I'm not the biggest fan of systems like this.
Launching probe. In research projects, Iridium is used to upgrade heavy weapons, submachine guns, and assault rifles.
Okay. I mean, I guess I might as well.
Probe launched.
Because it does get me the resources, which are useful. It's a little hard to know exactly what I'm picking up here. Okay, so this is more platinum.
Probe away. In research projects, platinum is used to upgrade sniper rifles, shotguns, and medical equipment.
Ooh, I want the platinum then. And we also have one here for some more.
Probe away.
I'm just gonna try and max out what I can. Honestly. If there are resources to be had, I'll take them.
Launching probe.
And I seem to be getting good amounts of resources, so I don't need to necessarily...
Probe away.
Do this on every planet. More so when I need the resources. Okay. We're closing in on it. It's always such a mess trying to pinpoint exactly where it is.
Away.
Yeah, I earn more than enough credits, so I'm not worried about buying more probes or anything like that.
Launching probe.
Yeah, it seems like Element Zero is the main one that I'm not getting much of. Which I don't know how valuable it is.
Probe launched.
But yeah, look at that. We've already used 10 probes.
Probe launched.
I mean, I'm just covering this planet. I wonder if I can increase... Because it says scanner results are poor. So maybe I can get an upgrade for that at some point? Oh. Back to the fuel depot. And I'll fill up on probes again. Yeah, we got this one as well. Same thing, it looks like. Okay, this one's a moderate scan result, apparently.
Probe launched.
Good for Iridium. Let's see. And I do have the grid system, which kind of helps
Probe
to
launched.
keep track of where I've been. But it's not perfect. Especially when I'm trying to look at the actual scanner results, too.
Probe away.
I do wonder if maybe I can like boost the sensitivity of this to be a little faster. 'Cause it is a little slow. There we go, that's some good platinum.
Probe away.
We know I want platinum. There we go.
Probe away.
I mean, I've managed to get large amounts of all of the resources, which is good. Although I do seem to be getting hefty amounts of the iridium especially. Seems to be common enough.
Probe launched.
I see the scanner results have reduced to poor. I mean, to be fair, I have mined up half of the planet's resources about. So it makes sense why it would be not as good anymore.
Launching probe. Launching probe.
And at this point, I'm kind of not even being too specific. As long as I get roughly in the area, I'll take it. Okay, it looks like I'm going to be maxing out my iridium supplies soon, which is good. I'll take it.
Probe away. Launching probe.
Yeah, I do wonder if this is like as good as I'm going to get though. There's only so much I can do here. And it would be nice if I could do better. But then again, that might just be the system that we get in this case. Looks like we have just about drained this planet.
Probe launched.
Yep, there we go. We've circled around and we got good supplies out of it. What are you? You're a tiny one. Let me actually come back here. Oh, it's up to 80%. Luckily, those probes are pretty cheap. Oh yeah, this is much smaller comparatively.
Probe launched.
So not obviously we've got varying sizes of the planets as well. Although it does say that this is a rich planet. So there must be like a really good spike of one type of resource in here. And that's pretty solid for our platinum supply. Yeah, like, oh my gosh. There's so much platinum here.
Probe launched.
In fact, I'm gonna be maxing out our potential supplies.
Probe launched.
Well, I've hit 2,000 on 2 of them. And then there's poor little element 0 still sitting back there.
Launching probe.
Oh, massive supply of platinum there. Enough that we can't actually hold everything, I feel like. Okay, resources have finally dropped down to good.
Probe launched.
But we're still getting good supplies out of it. Ooh, there we go. Boost that palladium.
Launching
It's
probe.
falling behind the others.
probe launched.
It's looking like 30,000 might be our cap. Ooh, there we go.
Launching probe.
Solid Palladium spot there. And there we go. It's down to pour. So we've
Launching
drained
probe.
it of most of its supplies. But not bad. Okay. Nope. Whoops. I backed too far out. That's not what we wanted. So yeah, our big one, obviously got the Omega 4 relay here, but we probably can't do anything there. Oh, the percentage tells us the planets. Okay. I guess since it wants us to go here to Omega, because we've got a bunch of different ones here, we might as well while we're in the system, since we actually do need to worry about fuel. Built in the mined-out husk of a metallic asteroid, Omega has been a haven for criminals, terrorists, and malcontents for thousands of years. At times, the station has lain idle and abandoned for centuries, only to be reactivated by a new group of outlaws seeking a fresh start. The space station's original elegant design has given way to haphazard expansion by scrabbling factions of every species. There is no central government or unifying authority on Omega, and nobody can recall a time there ever was one. I mean, right now it looks like a big old jellyfish. Okay, well, we've only got our 2 members. So, you 2 will be the ones on my team. Oh, I do have some points to put in, actually. I mean... tearing down shields? Guess I might as well. Oh, right, we can put your abilities in. Cerberus Officer. Health, weapon damage, squad health, actually. Oh, actually, that's nice. Oh, squad member is not loyal. That's kind of interesting. Well, I'll put 3 points into that, because the stat boosts are huge. Let's get the warp, because anti-armor. We have an ability that's anti-shield. Then, same there. Yeah, as much as I don't like Miranda, her abilities are insanely useful, actually. Yeah, let's get that incendiary ammo. I mean, you're feeling a bit more like a tank, so we'll see where that goes. There's a chance that he may become our new tank.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate. Now.
Oh, of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
I'll do it when I'm ready.
I'll talk to your boss when I'm damn well ready.
Then you'd better get ready. No one keeps Arya waiting. Afterlife now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Mordin Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Okay then. Well, let's go ahead. We're gonna save. Because that is where we're gonna go ahead and call it for today. I hope you guys did enjoy. I am contemplating going back to our one save file. Since we haven't done much yet. Since I realized that we missed potentially a solid amount, I'm thinking we'll go look back and see if there are things that we can do that we missed out on. But I don't know for sure with where our saves lined up. So if not, we'll just move forward. But especially the romance part, because, you know, that's how I am. I like romance stories. We'll go and check that out, just in case. But that'll be for next time. I'll let you guys know next time when we start what we'll be doing. For today, I hope you guys did enjoy. I try to post on my Discord and my social media about half an hour before I begin. So if you want that extra little notification, go ahead and check that out. And I'll see you all in the next round. Bye!